my animal pack and I got the vlog back. Let's go, baby. Ship it on home to daddy. Ship it on home to daddy. So question 1, didn't you say you were back in the last vlog? Answer, yes I did. Unfortunately, with everything going on in the summer, I got busy and didn't have time to edit. Question 2, why the sudden release of a video? Answer, got an email last night from my boy Brian, just checking in, seeing how the summer's going. Told me he's gonna go out to Vegas for a WSOP event. He is also a big supporter of hemp, along with my dad, who has been championing the hemp movement here in Kansas.
This would be hemp. I fought hemp for years. It's always been a battle, and I'd mow it, I'd spray it, try to kill it.
But when he figured out it was hemp, he started doing research into the plant, and he found it's been used for hundreds of years, just not in the U.S.
Now it appears that we have a law that we may be able to grow it.
So Brian frequently checks in, just curious how poker's going and everything, and I got inspired. You know, I sit here and I have people who enjoy watching my videos, enjoy my content. I got 2,000 subscribers, which is just overwhelming. And I haven't put anything out for a month, maybe a month and a half, and I need to get back on the constant upload schedule. I hope that that email last night is what did it. So, shout out to Brian for convincing me. He didn't even convince me to get a video out. He just emailed me, and I was like, you know what, I need to put a video out. Question 3, what's with the Wolverine look? Answer, we had a softball tournament this weekend. My goal was to go up there and look totally psychotic. Let the pitchers know, middle is always open. So big news, I used to have a severe problem with drinking soda. For the last 5 weeks, I've had 2 sodas. I have lost over 14 pounds in the last few weeks from just simply no soda. Got back on the training bandwagon. At one point in time, I had 3 national drug-free powerlifting records. Just keeping you guys updated. Today is Thursday. We're in Pratt, Kansas. It's the first Thursday I've had off because we usually play ball on Thursday nights. But this Thursday, they are having high hand promotions every 30 minutes, $200 high hands. Should be a lot of action, should be a lot of tables. And I got the okay to start filming at the table. We won last night plus 600. And yeah. Let's ship it on home to daddy. All right, guys, so in this first hand we pick up a very beautiful Queen Jack of Hearts in the big blind. There's 3 limps. 20 straight. Well, 2 limps and a complete from the small blind. We're going to go ahead and bump this up to $20. And we get looked up by 2 different opponents, the cutoff and the small blind. So we go 3-way to a flop of 6 of diamonds, 4 of hearts, 7 of hearts. So we flop 30. 2 overs and a flush draw. I think this is a good board to bet as Queen High doesn't have very much showdown value. The small blind checks to us. We bet 30. The cutoff makes the call. And to our surprise, the small blind actually check raises all in for $44 total. Obviously not going anywhere, and we can't get our $14 in there fast enough, as does the cutoff.
Main pot, 2 players first, side pot.
turn is a glorious ace of hearts, giving us the second nuts. I go ahead and bet $100 into pretty much 200. The cutoff folds, and we are heads up versus the small blind. I turn my hand over, and he basically says he's drawing dead. So we ship that nice pot for the first vlogged hand of the night. So in this next hand, we pick up another suited Broadway hand. This hand I've actually gotten 2 royal flush with. I'm in the hijack, and I open to $15. The small blind, who's been quite inactive and plays very tight, but he is deep, 3 bets to 45. The big blind comes along. Our hand is just too strong to fold with this deep of a stack and being in position. So we're going to see a flop. So we flop a pair and a flush draw on an ace-7 king board. The small blind is odd. He checks, and the big blind shoves for $62. This is kind of a gross spot, because the last thing I want to have happen is me call this 62 and then get like check jammed on, which I'm just going to have to fold. So we got to cross our fingers. I call the 62, and the small blind also calls the 62. So I definitely don't think he has queens in this spot. I actually feel like he flopped quite a big hand, and for some reason he's slow playing it. Queen of hearts on the turn, giving us a gutter now as well, and the small blind leads out for 65. So I quickly call. The river is another 7, pairing the board, and this time the small blind bets $95. Pretty much done with the hand at this point. Throw it face up, and we see that he does have aces full. So nice hand to the small blind.
My hand, table 6.
But E is going to be like what most people play, you run into. We play a little bit higher than that, but we play D and C.
So in this next hand, we are dealt pocket kings in the hijack. There is 2 limps to us. Shout out to Trey from Arkansas for watching the vlog and saying something to me while you're there. Had a good time. He limps in. I make it 20 to go, and the cutoff calls. The under the gun limper decides to come along, as well as Trey in the low jack. So we're 4 ways to a flop of Queen Jack Deuce Rainbow. Pretty safe board from my hand. Nobody's too deep. The under the gun player donks into me for 50 bucks. Trey's going to decide to come along. He calls the 50. I'm going to re-raise to what is effectively $95. I could tell that the gal to my left was quite uninterested in the hand, so I just put out 150 to cover both under the gun and Trey. Under the gun sticks in his remaining 45. Trey sticks in his remaining 40. I show kings, and I'm up against ace, queen, and king 10. We turn top set and river top boat. So ship it on home to daddy.
Take care, man. Thank you.
So this is the final hand that I had the opportunity to film in this format on this particular vlog. There's 1 or 2 more hands towards the end of the vlog, but they are filmed in a different fashion. This time I pick up pocket 8s, pocket snowmen in the hijack. There's an under the gun raised to $12. This is by an older individual, so we're putting him on a pretty strong range of hands here. He does not raise often, and he limps often. So I feel like he's got a big one.
but pocket eights is just too strong to fold. So the flop comes 7-7-4. Under the gun checks. I decided to put out a bet of $25. This is not a bluff. This is kind of a value bet and kind of an equity denier. I feel like he can peel with ace king and whatnot. The turn is an offsuit deuce. He checks again to me. I feel like I can go for value again and might get looked up by some weaker hands. I bet 45 and he decides to come along as well. So the river is an amazing 8. He checks, and at this point in time I don't feel like I'm going to get any value from ace king or any type of hand like that. So I'm going to go for the maximum. I put him all in for $203, show pocket eights, and he had slow played pocket kings. So we get the maximum with the pocket eights, even though we sucked out on the river.
Well, I didn't obviously have it until the river.
I just feel like bet, and check is going to be most often what I do, but because we hit the 8, I decided to go for that max value.
I swear, every time that I start revlogging, I just run so bad. Without a doubt, one of the best I've ever ran pre-flop. I got aces once, kings 3 times, queens once, jacks once, 10s 4 times, 9s once, and 8s 3 times. And most of those I didn't win. Made some good folds, and really I just lost a lot of flips, as I shared on my Instagram.
I wish that I knew what I know now. When I was younger, I wish that I knew what I know now. When I was stronger, the can fights are pretty sure. Still young.
I think there's a couple spots I probably could have played a little better, but overall, I feel like I'm pretty objective about whether I played bad or ran bad. And today, I will definitively say that variance was not on my side. That happened. It's early Sunday morning. What time it is, Jordan? What time it is?
It's Saturday.
Oh, today's Saturday?
Yeah.
What time it is today?
It's 3:50.
It's 3:50. Let's start the day. Program this is. Hey, can you put Devin and the White Dragon on the 1-3 list?
Yeah, I don't use those fake names. I'll put White Dragon and you say D-Bag or Devin?
Either is fine.
Alright.
Thanks, man.
I wish that I knew what I know now. When I was younger, I wish that I knew what.
Session 1 complete. It's pretty dismal, actually. Not exciting at all. Minus 92. Me and the boys are gonna go grab some B-dubs though for an hour break before we come back. Hopefully things turn around.
They come on strong, and it ain't too long, but I make you feel a man. But love is blind, and you soon will find you're just a boy again.
Here's a table of degenerates. I'm gonna get some live hand
I
action.
know it's gonna be 40 by the end of this.
Is that an angle, Matt? Did you mean to just call?
No.
Okay, I gotta look at my hand. How much? Call. Snap call, actually.
Oh, I meant to just call.
That was a joke raise.
Feldman fills up on the river, makes a check. Oh my gosh, and he slides it in. What in the heck just happened? Wait, what did he said? He
shoved his chips in and Ryan
Armenian
calls.
Mike moves all in, and Feldman makes the snap call. And Armenian tries to take his rack back.
He's saying that he doesn't put his chips in?
Now he's saying that he's joking and that he doesn't have anything.
Big pot, big pot.
What are the suits on these? Oh, right.
What did you say earlier? It wasn't big pot, big pot. It was
big pot, big pot, big pot.
You said something earlier.
Check.
Check.
Like we know. Goodbye. Left my camera in the car, so the phone is going to have to do. But one of the funniest things that I've ever seen happen to me, ever, playing poker, happened. So... River is in offsuit 7, and he turns to stare at me, and I look at him back in the eyes, and he says, "Okay, I fold." And then he goes, "I made a mistake," and the dealer says, "That has to stand." So we shipped that nice big pot, plus 149 on that second session. Was in for 8.
911, what's your emergency?
Yeah, I'd like to report theft of a vehicle. Yeah, it's a 2015 Volkswagen Passat. I believe it was stolen by a giant Schnauzer puppy! Look at this madman! What are you doing? The AC is on. It is on. We're headed to Wichita because my buddy bought me a gift. So about 2 weeks ago, I took the Habanero challenge. Oh. Oh. That's hot. That's warm. It's down. That's getting hard. They're back. There you are.
I'd rather wake up next to a stranger than wake up next to you. It's your weekly routine that bothers me.
That's hot. I can't get it out.
I enjoy spicy foods, and I'm working my way up the pepper ladder. I currently have 3 dried Carolina Reapers in the cabinet, but my buddy Jimmy bought me a ghost pepper plant and a habanero plant. So we're gonna go grab those because he's in Vegas right now and they're gonna have a week without water, put them here at the house, and then hopefully we got some good ghost peppers coming in.
Today, we celebrate our Independence Day. American, fight for what's right, fight for your life.